Hello, gamer family. Anyways, we're starting here, and that's because I actually changed things from the ending of last video. So the ending of last video, we were super close to Professor A level, so I got it. But then, yeah, it ended up being a bastard and not giving me an extra battle. So I decided to actually go back to one of my, from the save that I had just before I did that, like when I was trying to do the classes, and yeah, so I did actually 3 weeks of battle. Anyways, Mercedes is up to Holy Knight. Shamir is Bow Knight. I cannot remember if I have not yet tried Happy again. I tried her every week, but I have not tried her for the final, like right before the mission, because there's actually story stuff, which is why we're starting here. It's gonna immediately throw me into story. Let me zoom that camera. Looks too bright. Oh, I know why the camera looks off. I'll fix that for you, gamer family. I'll fix that during the story. Whose birthday? This is the birthday. All the birthdays are people I'm using now, so oh, Gilbert. I'll fix the lighting, YouTube.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
It's not like that, Glenn. I swear it. Any love I once had for my stepsister has been tossed aside. Only hatred remains. If I could tear that woman to shreds right this very moment, I would. I don't care if she's the Emperor. It's no different than killing anyone else.
The green screen looks much smoother with this lighting, as you can see.
All of you, do not worry about my resolve. Please, Father, and you too, stepmother, do not gaze at me with that look in your eyes. I will bring you her head soon, and when I do, you may finally rest in peace. I know it. Yes, I know it. What do you want? I see. We should make haste and prepare to move out at once. I must kill her as soon as possible. We have no time to leisurely set up camp. If I must, I will go by myself.
Pardon the interruption. We must prepare a counterattack at once. The Imperial Army has caught wind of our position. It would seem they were patrolling this place after all.
The Imperial Army, is it? Well, well.
Your Highness, I ask that you please refrain from reckless behavior in battle.
It would seem the report that the Knights of Syros have returned was accurate. This is going to take some effort.
Oh,
Brother,
I thought we went to Eliel
I heard a
first.
rumor that there is a vicious murderer among our enemies.
Well, who knows if there's any truth to it? Though I admit we have lost some soldiers recently. Whether he's among them or not, taking on the Knights of Syros is extremely dangerous. You're not ready for the front lines, Fleisch. Stay in the back and support us from there. Understood?
No, I want to stay with you. I have to...
I need you to understand, Fleisch. I will come back, I promise.
Bing
Fine.
bong.
I trust you, brother. Please, be safe.
All units, prepare to attack!
Gamer. So next, yeah, as you can see, my professor level's just B+. So most likely, next video, we will do the paralogs. Did I do it? No. I'll quickly just have them dying first. I don't have a lot of food stuff anymore. which is another reason why I undid that. So I'm gonna actually have to start doing other flowers just so I can actually get food instead of the stat boosters, because I don't have the stuff to cook. You're not able to yet, right? That's what I thought. You're not able to, right? Happy to I'm trying. She just doesn't wanna do it. I've had much lower chances. Finally, she got it. Hallelujah.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, barely a difference for her. How many more Master Seals do I have? I am gonna need to buy one more. I'm just one short of what I'll actually need long term. Not too bad, not too bad. 3! Sure. That's another story. So there's going to be a total of 4 paralogs that we're going to get in part 2. We're going to do 2 of them next video, I believe.
At the monastery at Garrick
Both of them will
Mach,
be open.
the Kingdom Army
And then
proceeds
to the video
bolster
after.
its forces, but the Empire is already one step ahead. An Imperial vanguard, led by General Randolph, has deduced the location of the Kingdom Army and now advances with the aim of toppling Garrick Mach for a second time.
Wow! A reused map! Now in the main game. Loading screen. Okay, so I'm allowed 11 units. I will bring Gilbert just because I can develop him in the net. Support ranks. But, yeah. Just for the sake of building up supports easy, the best way to build up supports is by having people do actions. So I actually am going to have him just take the Viscum and stand next to a net. I don't expect him to really do well with the Viscum. At least not as well as some of my other units. So. Yeah.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
There are more enemies than expected. Attacking with fire would prove most useful here.
Report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garrick Mach.
If they reach the interior, we won't be able to protect
So,
the monastery.
it turns
Drive
out-
them back.
So one time I was just making sure I got everything off my SD card and I saw 2 images there and I was like, oh, I must have copied instead of cut or took too many pictures. So I don't need them. So when after last recording session, I went to carry stuff over, I was like, wait a second. I'm missing episode, 2 episodes of 3 houses. Just the thumbnails, mind you. Not the video files. Just the thumbnails. So I'm going to quickly do those. There we go. Yeah, they have calf movement now. It's crazy. It's cray gamer.
What's my strategy?
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Sometime soon, maybe not this
Let's clean
video, or maybe even not next video, but the video after will probably be time to give people new weaponry.
At your service.
Do you still only have that one attack? Yeah. technically could give you a lance. That's enough to know, which I can't.
My orders?
I'll comply.
Did you hear that? Dimitri's gonna comply. See, I knew he wouldn't do very well with the Visco. That's why I was so willing to just be like, okay, I'll give it to you. I do think I wanted this just to
I'm your girl.
Is that gonna get supports? No.
I'm in.
Thanks. My orders?
Yeah, kill the archer guy! Oh,
I'm your
they were
girl.
literally just that away from becoming best friends
Why not?
forever. Not actually best friends forever, but yeah. Nice, she got a crit.
What's the plan?
I'll have you go over here. So this is I feel like this is the worst Sylvain I've ever had, because he just doesn't seem that good.
I'll lend a hand.
He typically seems better than he is currently. So what magic do you have? Thunder Thoron. It's 1-3 range in this game. Oh, that's nice. Heal, which is nice, and Nosferatu too, which again is... Oh yeah, he can actually attack now. See, that's... Moldo's Savants is actually cool, because it gives them 1-2 range. Not only gives them 1-2 range, but I guess for Felix, it actually gives them 1-3 range, which is... Epic Gamer. It's a real
At
pog
your
moment.
service.
He really do be pogging all over the place. It's poggin time. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Bro attacked it happy instead of my flyer with his archer. Bruh. So that guy gets down
It is our
south,
duty
he'll
to
like
guide these
create
soldiers to
fire.
their destination. Stay alert. An attack may come at any time.
And I'm just not gonna use Gilbert anymore. Now that I got his support up with the nets already. It's like the one thing
Let's
I was gonna
clean
use
up.
him for. But hey! Bone Knight's just nice because of the mobility of it all. As you saw,
Not
some
what I was-
units are higher level. That's because
What's
obviously
my
I can only
strategy?
do 2 battles a week instead of 3. And even technically then I actually have 11 units. How I do
work.
it is essentially I just, in a given week, I just do the 2 lowest leveled units. Those are the ones I put as adjudicants to Dimitri. And I just rinse and repeat. I'm already so much higher above the recommend level that should never get me behind. And this is also the only playthrough that I'm not just going to be
We're in this together.
S ranked, not S, A plus ranked teacher level the whole playthrough anyways.
I'll comply.
Sorry, next playthrough I will be the whole time. Because I'm just awesome like that. And Dimitri's already level 40 as you can tell YouTube. He's over 10 levels above. Sorry, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, my everything hurts right now. Anyways, something about how Dimitri's super high levels, and again, that doesn't make me worried because if somebody's just dying too much, I just stop deploying them. I have solo ran this game
Be careful.
with just Dimitri before. Now, was it on hard mode? I think so. I think it was. Do I know that for a fact? No, I actually don't. But am I pinky positive that was hard mode? Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure it was hard mode. Where I Dimitri solo run. Because it's not hard. It ain't hard. Really, the only type 3 houses is really hard is maddening, especially if you know the game's mechanics. And I'm not gonna pretend to be like super expert face on 3 houses mechanics, but I know them well enough to trivialize this game for most part.
You're a big help.
That's cool. As you see, a lot of my users are still just level like 20-something majiggies. I mean 30, not 20. Level 30-something majiggies. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Yeah! I love her! Long range, dark tea. And then just shuck Dimitri in there. Because why the heck not, bro? Just throw the Dimitri in there, man. Because he's gonna kill them all anyways without fail. He's gonna kill every last one of them.
Leave it to me.
Because that's just what Dimitris do. They kill everyone. Did he get a Pavise trigger? How dare you? Dimitri did not even get hurt. I'll have you not kill. I'll just have you Gambit full save. And yeet him. That's what I thought. Sure, use the javelin. Man, he does almost 60 damage a hit. Yeah, his stat total is 271. Let's look at some of my other units. Mercedes is actually really high, stat total-wise. Yeah, no one compares with Dimitri. The next highest is like still 80 lower than Dimitri. So, I think Dimitri's doing the right thing.
What's the plan?
But I'm probably not doing the right thing on is playing the game. But at this point in the game, this is essentially what my 3 houses playthroughs always come to, you know.
Weak.
Nice. YOLO them. Magic bows, nice. I didn't know those were in this game. Dimitri's been hurt. Dimitri Fire Emblem has been hurt. Oh, that's right. You can attack the armor guy. Yeah. You can absolutely shred him. Just like Dimitri will absolutely shred that flyer. Dimitri's just shredding all over the place. I don't have like a Morbius meme for Dimitri, but he's doing he's morbing all over the place. I love the part where Dimitri said it's Morbin time and morbed all over.
There is...
It truly is the Morbius Fire Emblem. Huh. So Felix has Pavise. That's cool. Yeah, I don't want to like actually have Randolph. I don't want to get in Randolph's range just yet because like I want to be able to like show what happens when Guy gets in zone.
Unexpected. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, really? L moment. L plus ratio. Let's get you to, like, heal. Oh, you can heal, you just get fortify. I don't remember what your gambit is, Sylvain. We're about to find out. Hopefully a good one. Oh yeah, it'll attack both of them. Yep, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to have less enemies actually be able to do attacking crap. Now Mr. Reinforcement's gonna hit that bunker.
That would work.
Oh yeah, Dimitri really slaughtered. Holy cow. Dimitri's really strong. This is one of my strongest Dimitris ever.
Fire attack is ready. Now, to draw the enemy's attention. So
What?
many units, and you still can't defeat us. The Empire's generals are not as formidable as I'd heard.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me. Attack! Make sure they never speak again!
Now!
Yeah, generally I just actually prevent the
Fire
guy from
attack.
even triggering
The
that.
damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat. I'll take on our pursuers. Carry away the injured soldiers.
Although it does change the victory condition to what? Defeat boss?
Chase them down. Leave none standing.
Or no.
Eliminate them before they can regroup.
Anyways, I'm just gonna kill Randolph right now. And he is actually a boss that dies. He actually dies. Whoa, I did not realize I had a Brave Lance on Dimitri. Oh my god, that's OP. Okay.
A one-eyed demon. So it's you. You're the one who's been going around killing the Imperial troops. What is it to you? You bastard! Life is worthless to you, isn't it? You took the words from my mouth, General.
Now that's thumbnail image worthy.
No, this can't end here. Capture him.
Capture him? What? Boom.
Guess there's no other way.
I don't want your
The
training
situation
dog.
is dire.
I've got this.
I would like Sylvain to get a kill.
You're a big help.
As you see, the floor is lava.
Whatever.
You know, like the children's game? So yeah. I don't typically let that trigger just because it hurts you too. So I just don't like triggering it. Anyways, yeah, that's the map. Pretty simple one, actually. Yeah. Dimitri's motivation's maxed out. If only I could actually do something with him.
Thank you so much.
I have family waiting for me. Please, I can't die here. A beast of your depravity prattling on about family? How amusing. As though you could understand such a thing as love? You heartless monster! You are a monster too, General. You have just yet to realize it. A monster who thinks he's a man. Despicable. As a general, you must have killed countless souls without a shred of mercy. Do you still remember the sound of them begging, just as you're begging now? Or now that your life is at its end, will you hold to the lie that your hands are not stained red with blood? This is war. I did what I had to for the Empire, for the people, for my family. So, you are piling up corpses for the people and your family. And I am doing the same for the salvation of the dead. After all is said and done, we are both murderers, both stained, both monsters. You're wrong. Am I? I can smell the rotting flesh upon your hands even now, General. Enough! That's enough! I won't kill you right away, my fellow monster. Unless you object to watching your friends die. One by one. If so, I will do you the service of removing your eyes first, so that... Please! Please, forgive me. What is the meaning of this? A grievous error, Professor. If you do not approve of what I have become, then kill me. If you insist that you cannot, then I will continue to use you and your friends until the flesh falls from your bones.
We managed to repel the Imperial Army, but we remain divided on our next course of action. I anticipate a second and third wave of attack. With our current forces, we'll have our hands full just defending.
It's a miracle we managed to repel the Imperial Army with the few units and resources we do have.
We should probably contact Rodrigue right away to request backup.
Rodrigue is in a difficult position, as he has suffered invasions by the Dukedom. But there are troops who share in our cause, gathering in the heart of Fraldarius territory. If we can arrange for them to join us, our forces will grow considerably.
Fraldarius. So, Rodrigue is still alive, is he? So you did.
I wonder what my old man will say when he sees you now. That spectacle alone will be worth the trip.
I've already sent word with our fastest messenger, informing Rodrigue that His Highness is alive. But we would do well to send another, in case anything happens to the first. With the current state of things, we'll be completely helpless without his support. Your Highness, may I ask what your next plan of attack is? Should we dispatch our troops to the Kingdom capital, or to the Imperial capital?
We will take the Imperial capital. There, I will kill her. We end the war and chase away the lingering regrets of the dead. Nothing could be more to the point.
That may be true, but don't forget that your people need our help right now.
Your Highness, I hate them too. But the citizens of Ferdiad have long awaited your return.
Just give it up already. Wasting time thinking about stuff like that will only dull your blade.
Defeating Edelgard would put an end to the war. That would benefit the kingdom as well.
We still need to look for Lady Rhea. So I agree that we should get to Enbar as fast as possible.
Professor, whatever you decide, we shall follow.
See, do you think Seth is like, oh yeah, whatever you decide, we'll do it, right? Right? So if I say, let's take Ferdiad, we're gonna go to Ferdiad, right? Right?
You were entrusted with leading the church. One would think the logical step is to march to Enbar. If Lady Rhea is being held prisoner in the Empire, we don't have time to waste taking back Ferdiad.
This game likes to think that you have choices. But in most playthroughs, you only actually have one choice. Because every time you have choice dialogue, if you don't pick the one the game wants you to, it'll do crap like that saying, no, you stupid idiot, go fuck yourself. Like with Sothis in the beginning, if you don't pick mortal, she's like, do not fool, do not deceive, do not deceive. Here it's like, oh, you idiot. There's another one in this route that's even more of an egregious one. Really the only choices that actually matter is the house you choose, and even then, gameplay-wise, 3 of the 4 routes are pretty much the same. Verdant Wind and Silver Snow are identical besides the fact that Silver Snow has a different final map and is missing one of the maps. That's the only difference gameplay-wise besides the different units. And the only other choice you get is when you pick the Black Eagle's house, whether you're going Silver Snow or Crimson Flower. Like, the game gives you 2 choices, but it likes to pretend that it gives you more. And it pisses me off.
Either way, we are in need of numbers. It is essential that we secure backup.
El moment, El game.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
You made it.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need of additional troops. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy. I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
only gonna hit 1 week in combat. That's so sad. So which paralog is that? Yep, that's the Mercedes and Caspar one. The funny thing about the Mercedes and Caspar one is if we go to a little support menu and go down to Caspar, he doesn't even have a support with Mercedes. Why does he have a paralog with her? Anyways, let's get into exploring. There's probably no quest. Oh, what the? Some generic no-name has a quest. Wow. Wow.
Really now, there's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Yay!
How about a favor? Hey, how about a favor? Hey, how about a favor?
Oh, that's right. It's fishing time. I forgot about that quest. We'll use the good bait. Don't think that was it. That one I think is. Good. Whoa, that was enough to get my professor level up to A again. Yay. So that was not the mysterious fish. Well, let's get this mysterious little fishy. I think it's that one. Yep. Yay, I got it. Ah, that's expensive.
You've done me a great service.
Yay! And Anna's secret item is like over here. So we go right back to Anna. Now we have the secret shop. Yay! I cannot remember what we can buy here.
Hey, Professor.
No, I did
know
not
you're
mean
back.
to.
I won't even charge you. Sure you. There's I hope things. Welcome.
So what do you have? Oh, hell.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Boots, no.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one?
I mean, might as well buy one of everything, right?
Thanks a bunch.
That's just more stat boosts for Dimitri. Speaking of stat boosts for Dimitri. Nope, not the shoes gonna win. Oh yeah. Get those stats even higher. Get those stats even higher. Get them even higher. My goal is to have him hit max HP. I want him to hit as many max stats as possible, in fact. I hate how some of the stat boosting items have... First of all, I hate how they all use the same icon. But I also hate how some of them are different. Like, you have the giant shell instead of the typical... whatchamacallit? Draco shield. A lot of staples of stat boosting item names just don't exist anymore. Which is kind of sad to me, but oh well. Such a minor deal. So minor. Not worth getting upsetty spaghetti. Where am I going? Upsetty spaghetti about.
Can you help me?
Yes.
What was in here? Tis over here. Do I have to go back to him? The last thing we'll do before supports is talk to our boy Dimitri. So that we can, like, see what he has to say this time.
Nice job.
Cool. And I can't even gather the requested resources because I don't have them. Haha. Nice.
Oh, well.
Go away. Go away.
Now he says go away. Anyways, first things first, the one that actually impacts whether I get a paralog or not.
Father! Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you. Don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
Gamer. Oh wow, let's get all the... Let's get this one out of the way first, because it's a B support. And I want to be able to
Thanks
grow
for your help out there.
more, you
Battles
know.
tend to go smoother with you around. I can count on you doing most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question. Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders. No need. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army. Relax, I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
So actually, who do I need to still get A rank with Byleth? Obviously the Ashen Wolves and Shamir. That's really it. Oh, and Mercedes.
Finally, I notched a win against you. Oh, please. I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past. It's like training with my brother. He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse. Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against. You, obviously. I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still. And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
I want to do the Sylvain one last because I bet it's funny.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you. Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this. This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry for the benefit of the Galatea family. Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how he's struggled over the years. His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups. He never once complained, even though he must have been starving. Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Now that this war has begun, my father has allowed me to fight for my homeland. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble. Yes, I know. All I can do is accept this inner turmoil. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
Oh, hi, Professor. Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best? Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do? I tried that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh! You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end. Got it. I'll try that right now. This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks. Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. Oh, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work. Professor? You're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day. Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
One more biathlon, hell yeah.
Ugh, that hurts. Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by. It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something. When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you. But come on, I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours. No, but if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier and the life of a nobleman and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, That land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting. Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too. Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest. Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that. And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you. Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
Ooh. And none of Felix's ace supports are fully done here. Gotta get that one worked on. We'll do that one. Yeah.
So
and that's
then,
probably gonna actually
eat
end
these.
it for this video.
What are these, Felix? Oh, hey, is this candy?
A girl in town gave them to me, but I don't want them.
Right. You don't like sweet stuff. Thanks. I'll eat them later. So, what do you need? Want me to help you get closer to a girl? Just point her out.
You're incorrigible. No, I wanted to thank you for your help in battle. If you hadn't spotted that enemy ambush, I would have been killed.
Nah, I didn't do anything special. Friends help each other out, especially on the battlefield. Just a little give and take, you know?
You never change.
Nope. I try to stay on an even keel.
You're always...
Always what?
Nothing.
Come on. If you've got something on your mind, then say it.
Maybe I'll tell you later, maybe I won't.
Fair enough. I'll be having something to eat while you're deciding whatever it is you're deciding. Actually, come with me. My treat. If you do want to talk, then I'm right there.
Okay, just this once. Only because you saved my life.
Free food, possible conversation, and when we're done, we can find some girls. It was a joke! Felix, I was joking. Come on, let's just go eat.
Lamau my ass off. Anyways, yeah, there's not a ton of supports that we have right now. Yeah, with Byleth, I'm really only missing them on those. Not missing a ton. I'm just not missing a ton of supports in general. And remember, there's nothing past A, so I'm gonna try taking my time to unlock them. Yeah. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.